What is going on, everybody? This is Dave, and welcome back to episode 40 of Wolves AWE, my Football Manager 2018 save. Guys, as always, the support is absolutely massive. It's doing bits, and we're coming into what could be the next few episodes. Some of the biggest, some of the greatest episodes of the series so far. As you know, we're on a fantastic run. If you've been a little bit behind in the episodes, go and check the last couple out, skim through them, see what's been going on. But obviously, we'll do a quick overview shortly as well. I want to kick off as well. Obviously, a lot of you guys watching this are FM fans, Wolves fans. If any of you could go, I haven't really given it a massive shout out, go and support my second channel. It's a Wolves channel. It's going to be doing loads of stuff with other fans, other, content creators. It's called Talking Wolves. Links are always in the description down below because I normally sort of say at the end of the videos. You could go and do that. There's Twitters and stuff for that. Also, my Twitter, the handle has changed slightly. It's just Dave, at Dave as a party now. You can always follow me over on that. Get updates on this save every now and then because I give spoilers every now and then so you can get ahead of yourselves. But I think that's it. If I forget anything, I'll add it to the end of the video or what have you. But we've got two games today, two massive games. You already know what they are. Sunderland at home at the Molineux and Arsenal away. But we do have to round up 3 games, so let's go and jump into those. So we went and beat Leeds in the last episode. This episode, we kicked off with a game against West Ham United away from home and got another win. This time beating them 2-1. It was a penalty from Pietro Pellegrini in the 7th minute. Coquelin also scored in the 36th minute before Hernandez gave us a little bit of a squeaky mum time in the last sort of 10 minutes or so. He scored in the 82nd minute. Overall, though, we did what we needed to do. Trincao is injured. He had quite a major injury, unfortunately. So if you have a quick look at him, if the game wants to hurry up, he's out for quite a while. So I'm not sure we're going to see young Trincao again for the rest of this season. But nonetheless, great win. We've got different options there with Barco, Christensen that can play as well at left midfield. So I think we're still pretty set. And then we came on to one of the more bizarre games of the season. Everton, as you know, are doing really, really well. They're second in the league, right behind Manchester United. We smashed them 5-0. We were 3-0 up in 14 minutes. We got off to a great start. Barco coming in and starting ahead of, obviously, Trincao, who got injured. Barco scoring in the 4th minute. Pellegrini in the 6th minute. Sirhois in the 14th minute. And what is great now about our striking options is that I was able to bring Pellegrini off just to retain fitness because we got a run of games. 66th minute, Paulinho comes on and bags 2 as well. 70th minute and 87th minute he scores. Overall, what a performance this was. Fantastic game. The thing is if you see Everton's ratings there, okay, they weren't brilliant. But there's no one that really had a real stinker, bar the forwards. So they had chances, 12 shots themselves. We were just so clinical on the day, and it caps off a fantastic victory. And in the most recent game, we went and beat Stoke City, 3-1. We took the lead in the 33rd minute. Another goal for Pellegrini. They did equalise. Nikola Vukcevic with a lovely goal for them. But then Barco grabbed another goal from left midfield. He was shortly subbed off. And then Zach Christensen going and bagging another goal. Overall, a fantastic performance from us. 2 goals from the left midfielders, a goal from the striker Pellegrini, and overall 3 points wrapped up. And look at the run we're on at the moment. Leads us really well into the next 2 games. As you can see, it's sort of 3 games in a week. So we do have to be careful with fitness for today's game. But if we push ourselves a little bit, risk maybe the players on 91, 92% condition, we're alright because we've got a couple of weeks to recover after this game against Arsenal. In the league now, we're 6th, 3 points behind Manchester City. We've leapfrogged Liverpool. We're, 6 points clear of Arsenal now as well. We're doing absolute bits. And, I might be jinxing it. An outsider maybe for the top 4 with the current run that we're on. It's absolutely incredible. So, players doing well. Pellegrini scored 17 goals. He'll surely hit the 20-goal mark. He hit that last year for Genoa. That was a fantastic performance. So now we're playing Sunderland. They're really struggling. They're 19th. To be fair, they're not playing as bad as Brentford are. But, we do want to suck them into that. We don't worry about them. We want to worry about ourselves. Other than that, though, I think the squad and so on are doing well. No other pre-arranged transfers, nothing like that. But I think everyone's getting on fairly well. There's no real injuries. Marine injured, Trincao obviously injured, but other than that, we've got a pretty fully fit squad. We've got a full squad to use for this game again against Sunderland, so may as well go and jump straight into it. So then, guys, we're here for this game against Sunderland. We have had to make a couple of changes. because of fitness issues already. So as you can see, the team is changed around a little bit. Serhuis will carry on with Pellegrini up front though. Christensen will start on the left. Andre Gomez comes back in. He's just recently come back from injury. He'll partner Fellaini, and Matt Ritchie comes in for Demarai Gray. So the whole midfield four has changed. Christian's come in for Barco. Gomez came in for, Gomez and Fellaini came in for Barkley and Coughlin. Ritchie comes in for Demarai Gray. The back four will remain the same, bar one change. Kleber comes in for Mafia, but Bastoni. And the little, obviously, regen glitch shows Sol Bamba as a little white bloke. But we know that's not the case. Rajkovic in goal as well. Now, Sunderland are going to go a little bit attacking, which I'm surprised about. 4-2-3-1. Rondon, Balotelli, Edwards, and Karamoto as their front four. Berisha and Gavia. With De Silva, Rossef, Stevens, Acosta, and Williams in goal. Let's hope that we can continue our good form, continue getting 3 points, and let's show the rest of the league what we're all about. So, a few changes have been made. It'll be interesting to see how some of these players get on. Fellaini not played in a while. Matt Ritchie, great player, but again, not played in a while. Christensen, not played in a while, but these are all good players. These are players that could fit into the majority of the other Premier League squads. Ritchie with a great ball in, though, early on. Serhuis with a header. There's one thing about his heading, Serhuis. He gets a lot of chances close range sort of heading. He does miss quite a number of them. I think it'll be a travesty if we do drop points or actually lose this game. With how well we've been playing, it'll be a real shame to drop points here. But here's Rondon with an early chance, and Sunderland do take the lead. Within 7 minutes, we're 1-0 down here, and Solomon Rondon is the man who has scored the goal. Pretty straightforward finish as well. Just way too open at the back there. And I think Sol Bamba just gets dragged out. Bastoni can't get across quick enough, and Rondon slots it past Rajkovic, and it's a shock lead for the relegation side. Here's Kleber with the throw-in. Plays it short to Ritchie. And towards Fellaini. Back out to Serhuis. Oh, what a finish that is. Get in. Low, hard, and the Dutch magician pops up with another. Lovely play for Fellaini just to get it past his man. And Kai Serhuis has been an absolute revelation since joining in January. This time's a beautiful finish. First time, just drilled hard and low on it. We're back level and back in the game. Williams up towards Rondon. Bamba heads it down for Fellaini. Bamba just getting dragged out a little bit. It's a ball out wide to Christensen, who couldn't quite lock onto it. Gavia in the middle for Sunderland. And Andre Gomez wins it back. Still thinking about whether I should sign him on a free. His contract's up at the end of the season with Barca. But they're Shaw with the ball in. Pellegrini. Close range heading again. It's our downfall. We get many of those chances a game, you know. But Sunderland may counter. Karamo here with a chance. Ball in, and Rajkovic does come and collect it. So the second half has quietened down a little bit. The first half, rather, has quietened down. Rondon got a little bit of a knock, which may be good for us. They got some decent attacking. Palencia on their bench as well, who obviously we sold in the summer. But I think it's going to come up to half-time. It's going to stick at 1-1. I think we're still in a much stronger position. We've had a lot more efforts on goal. We've had 2 chances really we should have put away as well. 2 real clear-cut chances. So assertively, we're going to tell them to dig in deep. Obviously, we're looking at the players condition-wise are okay at the moment. Shaw is one that I'm a little bit concerned about. But we'll tell them they weren't that bad. They can improve, and a few of them agree. Obviously, with Marine injured, we do just have to watch Shaw. But if we can get him, keep him at sort of the 90% condition for the game against Arsenal, we'll take that risk. But at the moment, it's still 1-1, hoping that we can grab 1 or 2 more chances. So we are going to make the first change, more for condition more than anything. Pellegrini is going to come off. He's been a little bit quiet today. We're going to bring on Paulinho, who's definitely a welcome addition onto the field. Just looking at maybe 1 or 2 other players. Looking at maybe Demarai Gray to come on and change the game. But Ritchie's not being bad. Maybe Barco as well. But at the moment, it's still only 1-1 and not creating enough opportunities. So we're going to bring off Luke Shaw. No one can really play there, to be honest. I'm going to look at sort of Zach Christensen defensive-wise. Tackling, he's not brilliant. Just to maybe see if he could drop into that left-back role. Other than that, he's not brilliant there. Bastoni, he's okay, sort of pace-wise and so on. But I might slot in Serge Bamba is a quicker player. We'll bring on Jeffrey Bruma as well. Only because Mafio's in condition isn't fantastic. Or do I bring... No, I'll just bring on Mafio, actually. We'll bring on Mafio at left back. We've got one more change. I'm going to save that for sort of 5-10 minutes. See what happens with the game. I really do want to win this one though. There's a free kick here. De Silva plays it short to Watmore. We need to get out to it. Duncan Watmore will whip this back in, and it goes in. And with 15 minutes to go, Sunderland lead as we go attacking, and that's not what we wanted at all. From a set piece, far too easy. And it was Duncan Watmore who got it and just ran with it. It's a ridiculous angle. Rajkovic didn't see it till late. And Sunderland lead here at the Molineux. Corner whipped in. So dreadful ball from Matt Ritchie. Acosta always dwelled on it. Back to his keeper though. Stevens. De Silva. Berisha. Sunderland will definitely have take this result, won't they? Rondon on the ball now. Not the best ball forward. Kleber into Andre Gomez. Back to Bamba. Who's it forward? Dreadful ball. Here's another chance of Rondon. Finds Watmore. Has changed the game since coming on. Gavia loses it. Now Serhuys needs the option of Paulinho. Paulinho does run in behind. He'll find it again. Paulinho should score and does. We're still in this game. 10 minutes to go. We're back level. We'll take that every day of the week. Beautiful play. Serhuys nice and patient. Paulinho's run just didn't make too much sense, but he got there in the end. Tried it once. Tries it again. Paulinho, good touch. Draws the keeper in slightly and slots it past. And the Brazilian bags again. We're going to make our final change. We will bring off Serhuys. We'll bring on Diogo Jota now. Get a little bit of flair onto the pitch. And let's get one more, demand more for the last 5 minutes. So I think that might well be that. We're into the last 50 seconds or so. Is there going to be one more chance for either of these sides? Hoofed forward. Bamba takes his time and finds Kleber. Is there one more chance for us here? Matt Ritchie into Andre Gomez. Tries to switch it. Doesn't quite pull off. Back to Bastoni. Christensen will knock it on. It's out for a goal kick, and I assume now that is going to be all. At least we haven't lost. We've kept the unbeaten run going. But, we've made changes as well. It's disappointing not to get all 3 points. But at the end of the day, full time, people would have expected us to win. We looked dominant, but it was just one of those games. Assertively, we'll tell them we were unlucky. We just can't dwell on this before the Arsenal game now. We've still got a few days to recover for it, so let's see how it goes. Teams have got games in hand. The Liverpool can leapfrog us, but that's all for the time being. But we put a little bit of pressure on again, Man City, and let's get into it. So then here we are for the massive game, the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. One more win, and we go to Wembley in the semi-final. But we're at the Emirates today. Arsenal with a home advantage. We'll start with Salinas in goal. Aaron holding Mustafi. Bellerin at the back. Tolisso and Kovacic. Pulisic, Ozil, Ziyech and Lacazette sort of from the midfield up. It looks ridiculous. But we look at our team, 4-4-2 again. And it's more or less a sort of solid team that have been having a big part of this run that we're having. Serhuys and Pellegrini up top. Barkley, Coughlin and Gray with Luke Shaw, Bastoni, Bamba, Maffeo and Rajkovic in goal. What a chance this is for us to get some silverware. Obviously we need to win 3 more games, but if we could get this one, I will be very, very happy. I'm going to say we've got nothing to lose. It seems that it's gone pretty well. Andre Gomez obviously going to be sitting on the bench today. Still debating, with his contract up at the end of the year. We'll see what happens for the rest of this season. But it's a massive game. Arsenal, as you can see, condition-wise, not brilliant. Pellegrini's just had a little bruised ankle, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But he picks up the ball now. Back to Ross Barkley, who loses out. Lacazette will knock it down for Pulisic. Long ball switched to Ziyech. Bamba will have to come across, and Ozil with the early chance, and Lacazette scores again. And it's exactly 4 minutes gone, and Arsenal take the lead here at the Emirates. Lacazette, we just can't stop recently. He's just on fire throughout this whole save. And Maffeo caught out of position. Quite a lucky deflection, and Rajkovic just has to watch that ball go past him into the back of the net and not the start we wanted. You see sort of our condition. We've recovered well. We had another day's rest after the game against Sunderland. So we've got good condition compared to maybe some of the Arsenal players. But we're going to hopefully we can push on that and so on. Haven't had the best of starts, but maybe a chance here. Damari Gray loses it but picks it back up. He'll run at them. We'll find Serhuys. Drags it out wide but loses out Mustafi. Now Arsenal can break again. This is what they're all about, this counter-attacking. Pulisic to Kovacic. Kovacic picks the ball up. Still going on the right-hand side. Bellerin whips one in and hits the post, and Rajkovic was in no man's land there. Bamba does clear it. I think that'll be probably the opportunity for Arsenal though, or they're going to get one more chance. Back out to Tolisso. Into Ozil. Good tackle. Coughlin all the way back to Rajkovic, and we'll start again. Maffeo, that was the chance. 20 minutes gone, not the best of starts for us, not really having a chance on goal. Maffeo with a half-assed ball forward again. Kovacic with the long ball. Lacazette's chance cut out. Now this is where we can attack. Sirhoy's unfortunate, but Barco wins the ball back and gives it Sirhoy. There's just not enough options there. We're struggling to get that final pass in. Coughlin wins it back though to Tolisso. Back into Ziyech. Ziyech now. His pass is blocked. Tolisso into Ozil. Now Kovacic again. Back out to Bellerin. Another chance for Arsenal. Good ball in. Ziyech at the back post. Not quite there. Right, we're going to go into instructions. We're going to put the tempo a little bit higher. We want to push at them a little bit more. See what we can do, because at the moment it's not good enough. Demand more, but Arsenal maybe looking for number 2. Ozil back out to Kovacic. Ball into Lacazette again, who snaps at it and it goes over the bar. The Emirates are witnessing Arsenal doing what they do best at the moment. They're holding us off. They're not allowing us to create a good chance. Lacazette's chance is cut out. This is maybe a good counter-attacking chance. Sirhoy is in half chance of Wolves and forces Salinas into a really half-decent start. Good break between Sirhoy and Pellegrini. Corner in, again, poor. I don't know why Demarai Gray's on corners, because they're just not working. I'll have to have a look at that after this game. And ball cleared away in the end, tackled by Maffeo. Good first half of football, both sides having plenty of chances, but at the moment Arsenal still ahead. Throw in here, Luke Shaw to Barkley. Back out to Coughlin against his old team. Has a goal! It's off the inside of the post and out. Coughlin with the opportunity. It's a beautiful effort against his old team. Wants to prove what they're missing out on, and we came very, very close to equalising there. 2 more added minutes. I'm going to bring off Pellegrini at half-time. He's struggling with that ankle. We'll bring on Paulinho, but assertively, we're going to tell them. I'm going to say we've been unlucky. All right, most of the team agrees. So, tactics-wise now, we're going to bring off Pietro Pellegrini. We'll bring on Paulinho. Tends to play well with Sirhoy up top. He knows where the net is recently as well. Arsenal making a change. Kovacic coming off. Danny Welbeck coming on. So they've dropped Ziyech into central midfield. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes for Arsenal now. Quite an attacking side on. Chance blocked there, and it's out to Tolisso here through the middle. Finds Lacazette again. He'll search that ball. Pulisic will find it, and what a sitter for the American. Christian Pulisic puts it wide. 40 minutes to go here in the second half of the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Still Arsenal lead though. Coughlin up to Demarai Gray. Bit of space to run into. Can he force a chance? Ball in towards Sirhoy. He's cleared away. Coughlin back out to Barco. Barco into Barkley now. Barkley back into Barco. Sirhoy again. Dragged out onto the left-hand side. Ball back in towards Paulinho. And there's the substitute. Combining with the Dutchman Sirhoy again. And with half an hour to go, we're back level here against Arsenal. It was Paulinho, the goal scorer again. It's great work from Sirhoy. Barkley and Barco working it across to him. And he just was patient, didn't rush anything, drags it out, low hard ball in, caused issues, and Salinas can't keep it out. And Paulinho scores again. He's really knocking on the door to get back in this starting 11, because at the moment, along with the others, he cannot stop scoring. And we're back level here at the Emirates. There's not much else we can do at the moment, but just hope and pray that we can make a comeback. I'm not sure if there's replays in this or whether it goes to extra time, but at the moment we're doing what we need to do. So we've got 15 minutes to go. What do we do? You know, Sirhoy can grab goals out of anything. I think we're going to bring on Andre Gomes or Ross Barkley. We'll see how he does. Player with great creativity, good passing. We'll see what he can do. They've brought on, is that Fernando Torres? Surely not. No, Ferran Torres, the winger. So, 9 minutes to go. Here's Sirhoy. Ball forward towards Paulinho again. Powers it wide and gets another good shot in. And Salinas makes another strong save. Ricardo Pereira comes off for Bellerin. Arsenal have used all their subs up. We've got 8 minutes with 1 sub left. Demarai Gray with another poor ball in. Out for a Wolves throw in. 8 minutes to go. Either side going to go and grab the bragging rights here. Demarai Gray, his fitness not looking 100%. Neither is Coughlin's at the moment. Demarai Gray injured. She's not what we wanted, but do I bring Jota or... Right, what I'm going to do is bring on Jota. I know he's not 100% comfortable there, but I think he's got the ability to be a winger, so I think it'll suit him well. A few minutes to go here, and there may well be a chance in stoppage time. Are we going to pull this out the bag, or are we going to... suffer a heartbreak of the highest magnitude, and we may well suffer the latter. What a save from Rajkovic, but no, Danny Welbeck scores. The FA Cup dream looks like it's finally over. and Arsenal are 2-1 up. And I thought Rajkovic had pulled one out of the bag. But unfortunately, Mafio asleep again. And Arsenal 2-1 up. We've gone overload. But I don't think that is going to be enough. I think Arsenal have pulled it off. They have indeed. They've beaten us 2-1. You know, we brought on Paulinho. Neither of our, you know, we didn't really get going today, if I'm being 100% honest. We grabbed that goal we needed to grab, but Mafio on the 6.2, I think, you know, he cost us there. Both goals sort of coming from his sort of side. Disappointing, but as we say, we've been fantastic recently. They were knocking on the door. It's not like we've lost out to a team that we should have beaten. Arsenal are a team that we've had great struggle to beat throughout this series so far. But it's a shame. We could have definitely got something out of that. But in the end, we're out of the FA Cup. We've got to focus on the league now. We've really got to focus on getting top 6, if I'm being honest. We're 1 point behind Liverpool now, who won their last game to leapfrog us. So we've got a run of Premier League fixtures now. 2 episodes left till the end of the season. Next episode, we may as well come back for another double live comp. Chelsea and Manchester City, both that could be all-important fixtures. We'll see how they go. But in the meantime, we're playing Leicester, 14th in the league at the moment. Tottenham Hotspur trying to fight for their top 4 place. And Watford mid-table at the moment. 3 games, but all 3 could be really, really contrasting results. But the unbeaten run is over. We can still focus on our league's unbeaten run, though. Hopefully we can get that. But unfortunately, Paulinho's goal on the 61st minute mark wasn't enough for us to beat Arsenal on the day. But if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you smash the like button down below. It is always appreciated. It helps me a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well, guys. And hopefully we have some more drama in the next episode. 2 massive games in the next episode. And, you know, everything could change before then. But hopefully I'll see you then. If not, I'll see you very soon. Until then, goodbye.